You're good to go.
Okay. Oh, is it all good?
You're good to go.
Hi, my name is Shantae Williams, and today I'll be talking about why we need to protect the elephants. When you think about elephants, what first comes to mind? Big, harmless creatures? Scary animals? Well, no matter what you think about elephants, they're in danger and we need to protect them. I have always loved elephants and I've done a lot of research on them and their importance. And although it might not directly affect you, elephants are an important part of our ecosystem. Today, we will look at how elephants are important to our ecosystem, what dangers they have been facing, and what you can do to help them. First, let's look at how elephants are important to our ecosystem. Elephants typically live in savanna and forest environments, and there they help maintain the ecosystem for other animals as well. Since they have a large build, their big feet allow for new passageways to be made for smaller animals to be able to get through forests easily, and they also help small animals in many other ways. Their big feet also can allow for micro ecosystems to be created that can be filled with organisms such as tadpoles. They also, since they dig up water with their trunks, they can help other animals obtain water in times of droughts. They also help create new animals for more plants to grow when they eat. They can help transport seeds because they eat the vegetation which contains seeds, and the seeds are transported in their dung, and this can also be used as fertilizer. According to gviusa.org, there has been a 30% decrease in the elephant population in the last few decades. This visual can show the population estimate of elephants in the East, West, Central, and Southern Africa. I think Southern Africa has the most population of them. Now that you know why they're important, let's talk about the dangers that they have been facing. The main dangers that they face are being poached for ivory and habitat loss. Elephant tusks contain ivory, which is often used for making things such as piano keys and billiard balls. Ivory trading has been regulated and or banned in most places since 1989, but illegal trade still goes on quite a bit. Most of the trading took place in Asia, more specifically China, which is the largest market for elephant ivory. But since they banned domestic trade in 2018, the want has decreased significantly. Many conservation organizations have fought hard against ivory trading, but it still starts to be a problem. Another big threat for Asian elephants more specifically is habitat loss. This typically results in human contact, which can be very harmful to the elephants and the humans, and many elephants lose their habitats because of humans expanding their settlements. This can be harmful because the elephants might end up causing damage to people's crops and property, and they might even kill a human, which might end up causing the elephant harm as well. According to worldwildlife.org, in recent years, at least 20,000 elephants have been killed for their tusks in recent years. This picture shows the main differences between Asian and African elephants, and I want to focus more specifically on the difference in their tusks, because the African elephant has larger tusks, so typically they might get killed more because of that. Now that you know what dangers they've been facing, we can talk about what you can do to help them. If you want to make a difference in helping protect elephants, you can do things such as donating to wildlife organizations, signing petitions, and you can also even adopt an elephant to sponsor. There are many different wildlife organizations that have missions to help elephants, and this includes WWF.org, African Wildlife Foundation, and SaveTheElephants.org. You can donate to these organizations and sign petitions to support elephants. You can also even adopt an elephant. With that, each month you would pay a certain amount of money to sponsor an elephant, and you will receive images and other things relating to it. The money from elephant adoption will go towards wildlife conservation activities. WorldWildlife.org states that over 81% of spending from elephant adoption goes towards different wildlife conservation activities. Now that you know more about the importance of elephants and the dangers they have to face, you can understand why it is important that we make our best efforts to protect them and fight against ivory trading and the destruction of their habitats. This information about elephants can also apply to other animals and show that the world as a whole needs to do better at protecting our ecosystem. We can do a lot to help animals and make sure that their habitats are maintained rather than killing them and taking them from their homes. And this is my works cited. Does anyone have any questions?